Hello and welcome to Brimple Plays Blackthorn Arena. This is a episode dedicated to fighting between champions between the various arenas at the Gortus Trials. I am sending my strongest champion, York, a level 25 elf who uses unarmed combat. You can see his stats here. He's got the medium veteran helmet tier 2, Starlight amulet, guard monk entire set, champion's cloak. He does not have a belt. I couldn't find a belt, like a champion's belt, in between now and then. So, anyways, this is who I'm sending. Oh, I should show you his genres real quick, just for anybody who's interested. Nothing in any of the various weapon trees except for unarmed combat, hug smash, martial arts master, triple attack, and raptor pose, right? The essentials. As far as class goes, he's got unyielding and maxed out defender. Berserker traits, he's got death resistant and headbutt. He's obviously got a lot into being a battle monk. And some points into being a Ronin as well, especially into samurai for the additional tenacity and volition. So, this is, probably the strongest 1v1 fighter I've ever built. And I'm hoping that the Gortus Trials will prove that. This episode isn't a part of any particular chapter. It's just kind of a intermission. It's a fun episode, in my mind. So we're going to watch all of the other champion fights too. And I'll tell you who I think is going to win. It's going to be Kiara in this first fight. Kiara will smoke Jack Gouger, but I'm going to shut up once they start fighting. And then talk after. Yeah, Kiara smoked Jack Gouger. If you skip a fight, that changes the outcome of it, or it can. That's why I don't skip them. Or at least that's one reason not to. Alistor, I totally defeated Alistor earlier. At like level 16 with this guy, he was already powerful enough to do it. He just picks her up, throws her down. You see that? He's punching for over 50 damage. Oh, he did take quite a bit of damage there, huh? Kind of got thrown off balance. That's the most damage I have seen a champion do to him, believe it or not. Good for you, Alistor. It wasn't enough. There's no way it would have been. Russel Roan versus Stellarm. Okay, Russel will win this for sure. He's just very tanky and super high damage. His polearm gives him healing, actually. It's like 15 health over 3 seconds or something like that. Not a lot. Yeah, Russell doesn't play around. He is tough. Master Thelma versus April. Well, Master Thelma will obviously win. York has defeated Master Thelma twice now. One time in order to take her battle staff, and then another time for something else. I think it was a piece of his guard monk set, perhaps. Her battle staff is so insane in terms of its damage per second, its stats, everything about it. Once I took it from her, I gave it to my polearm user and just made my polearm user a battle monk. Forced them to learn energy shield because how could you not? with such a great weapon. Oh, AoE wins. Oh, good for T. Flint. I shouldn't have underestimated him. Tully Young and Herencia. Herencia. She has poison arrows. Tully Young does not, so I think Herencia wins. How about it? Her combat style gets her killed in group fights really easily because she always runs right up to the front. Like, and she's super fast. She gets out in front of the rest of her team, so she gets targeted and she gets wiped out easy in group fights. But in 1v1 like that, yeah, she does great, especially because her bow knocks people back. Slora should lose this. Should lose it pretty hard, too. Well, don't I look like a fool? Did not expect that. Masatora versus Bianca. I think Bianca wins. I think Bianca wins pretty easily, too. He's supposed to be wearing, like, full red samurai armor, but he bugged out earlier in the game, and his armor just disappeared. So I'm assuming it's still there, stat-wise, just invisible for some reason. Didn't matter, though. He got smoked. Okay, round 2. Me versus Kiara right off the bat. I haven't fought Kiara yet with the orc, so this is telling, you know. I mean, come on, York. If you can beat Kiara, then you are truly one of the strongest ever. On auto combat, specifically. I mean, beating Kiara without auto combat is a lot easier than with it. Oh my goodness. It was not even close. Yeah, he's got to be my strongest 1v1 person ever. I don't even understand how he punches so hard. Good for York. I want to see him up against Russel, and I'm pretty sure I will see him up against Russel in the final round. I can't see Thelma beating Russel in this round, even though she's powerful. Ooh, she did start out with energy shield, though. Man, I did not expect that. Okay. Good for Thelma. Herencia versus T. Flint. I'm giving it to Herencia. I think her knockback on her bow is going to be overwhelming against T. Flint. Hey, what do you know? It was. Just barely, though. He got some good hits in there, and I think if he got even just one crit, well, I know if he got a crit, it would have been over for her. Slora versus Bianca, it's got to be Slora. He's got better gear. I don't know about build, but gear, sure. Yeah, you know, I am getting more wrong than I'm getting right. If at least it feels that way. That's really all I got to say about that. I didn't expect to see these four in the finals. I expected it to be me, Thelma, Russell, and Kiara. But, you know, I got pitted up against Kiara and took her out. And Thelma took out Russell. Pretty convincingly, too. Ooh, she didn't use her energy shield against me. Sorry, it's over for you, Thelma. Just insane. What do you do against that? That's crazy. Herencia versus Bianca. I don't know. I think Bianca. I got Herencia right with T Flint, but I feel like I've again got more wrong than I got right. It feels that way. Okay, Bianca. Good job. You made me not look too stupid. But this might be the first time I've actually fought Bianca in the finals. I don't think she's that powerful. I think York is going to go out there and punch her to death. That'll be the end of it. Yeah. Critting her for 80 with his punches. That's nuts. Very cool. I got the Gortus armor from that. So that was the Gortus trial. That was all of the champions versus all of the champions. And my champion came out on top with unarmed combat. And very convincingly so. Alistor, surprisingly, was the closest fight. And that was the first one. Now we're going to put Gortus's armor on a person that we've built for it. Ugh. Thanks. Okay. This guy, right here. He's going to wear Gortus' Courage, Gortus' Toughness, and Gortus' Member, Erection. Now with all of that, he's pretty powerful. But I can go to Gortus' Shrine and redeem 2,000 points or more. Man, you'd have to win so many fights to get justice. Anyways. Yep, that'll be it. Anyways, thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed watching my unarmed combat guy destroy every other champion. Oh, and this is on veteran difficulty, in case anyone wondered. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.